Hey everyone, I'm back with a new video. Today in this video, we are going to learn basics of partial differentiation. So first, let's understand what are we really going to do in this chapter. Since you have clicked on this video, I assume you know the basics of differentiation. For example, chain rule, U by V rule, etc. So let's begin with our topic. So first thing we are going to understand the difference between differentiation and partial differentiation. So while we are doing differentiation, we usually represent it as something d of something. It can be a variable by d of another variable, but in this chapter it will be replaced by deba. Easy. So let's understand some important terms regarding this, which are dependent and independent variable. So let's take an example. Deba of y or deba y divided by deba x. So quantity which you can see in the numerator is called dependent variable. The meaning of this is that it never varies throughout any problem given, and quantity which you can see in the denominator is called independent variable. As its name suggests, and you have already guessed, it can vary throughout this chapter. Okay, so let's understand this chapter with a simple problem, which is v equal to sine x, y and z. From this problem you can understand what are independence variable. So first thing we are going to do is differentiate with respect to x partially. Remember this word, partially. So like the derivative will look like deba v by deba x, since we are doing partially with respect to x, is equal to cos xyz into yz. I have used chain rule, and as you can see, since I am differentiating with respect to x partially, it means that, as you can see, the term which is outside the cos is constant, and now if I am differentiating with respect to y partially, it will look like deba 2v by deba y and deba x. When I'm saying the denominator is independent variables, as you can see, it varies. Now there are two quantities, deba y and deba x. And as you can see, the numerator, there's only a single quantity, which is deba 2v, and the answer of this will be equal to Since I am differentiating partially with respect to y, so it requires a UV rule, because as you can see there are two y's, which is outside cos and another one is inside cos. So it asking me to apply a chain rule. And remember, since we are partially differentiating with y, all other variable, for example x and z, will act as a constant. So applying UV rule, what we are getting is z cos x y z plus y z bracket sin x y z into, don't forget, we are doing a simple chain rule. Don't forget the terms which are coming after the sign, which will be x and z. So you can say it as delta 2v by delta y delta x equal to z cos x y z minus x y z square into sin x y z. So this is what I am trying to tell you. I hope you like this video, and now you can further solve by differentiating it with respect to z partially. And I want to say that I am creating a new playlist regarding this chapter, where there will be nightmares questions, and I will be solving regarding this chapter. I hope you like this video and gain some knowledge, new knowledge. Stay tuned.